Yo, yo, yo. Here, hold on just a second. There we go. Yeah. You just make sure the marbles doesn't crash this time around. Hold up, it's going. It's going. I have to be awake at like 8 a.m. tomorrow. This is horrible. I know that sounds pathetic. Like, I understand it sounds pathetic, but it's something that I have not done in a very long time, and I'm kind of scared. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. All right, I'm sure it's fine. Here, let me pull up the list here. Excellent. All right, who do we got in here? This thing will not scroll. It's being a little weird. We got Sally, Tony, welcome, DB Cooper, Michael Bailey. Oh my gosh. Too Wicked, Copper Gold Sky. I think it's working. Welcome, Skill Gem. Welcome, welcome. What's up, Terry? What's up, AAA? Yo, I'm getting hit with like an allergy right now, randomly. What is going on? Whenever you see that background, you think of Grand Theft Auto? Really? the like retro one with like Christian Bale on the couch. That's funny. GTA 6 win. I love the memes. Every time something like crazy in the world happens, it's like it has transcended the gaming community. Anytime something crazy happens, like I go and look at the comment on the YouTube video and it's like, we got this before GTA 6, or this happened before GTA 6. It's like, it's such a meme now. It's hilarious. But seriously, GTA 6 win? Win? What's up, McLatte? Welcome, welcome. It's a little crazy around here, but I'm doing good. I'm looking forward to getting some food after this. Lot of uploads. Lot of uploads. Let me pull them up real quick. There were quite a few. It actually has a release date now. No way. Oh, I didn't know that. Ooh. When? Is it like 2026 or something crazy? Or is it this year at least? We've got On Deck. Should have been out sooner, but I'm slow as usual. Dayseeker, Pale Moonlight, Insane, such a good song. Sleep Token, Damocles, I believe is how you pronounce that. I said it wrong probably like 5 times in the actual video, but I'm pretty sure it's a Damocles. The Fit for a King, No Tomorrow, Jammer, the new Linkin Park Unshatter. Nothing crazy with that one. It was fine. Wasn't anything overly impressive, I guess. Like, it was a good song, but it wasn't anything like crazy. And the new Breakdown of Sanity, which personally I love that. It's a new vocalist, but I think the guy's doing the I think the guy's capturing the essence of what Breakdown of Sanity sounds like very well, and it was a banger. So I very much enjoyed that. I've already listened to it a couple times at the gym. Whew. Ooh. It goes hard. May 2026. Oh my gosh. I knew it. So it's like, yeah, we gave you a release date, but it's like a whole year away. Oh man. What's up, Casper? The song to me, like, it was good, but it just sounded like a very like radio friendly, like nothing crazy. Like I some of their releases, they're really bringing the essence with throwing in the turntables, some heavier riffs and things like that, but that one just felt more like a little one-dimensional, maybe. Wasn't anything overly crazy with that. I'm a fan of their new vocalist voice. I think her name's Emily. She's got a grittiness. There's like a gritty like raspiness to it that I think is really nice. Going into some of like the sing screams and stuff, it's a good like there's a good texture to her voice. But yeah, that one was just kind of like an average song, right? I mean, that's how it felt to me anyways. It was good, it just wasn't anything crazy good. Let me go quickly before the post runs out of time. I think I usually grab Corey Daniel or To Me Too, that's right. Where's Stinky Stretching? I have no idea what that one meant. What? Yeah, I did not follow that one at all. Okay. Here we go. $35. I think these later start times is throwing a lot of people off. Oh, there. Yeah, I haven't seen the movie enough to know that. But it makes sense now. Oh man, I haven't seen. They probably made remakes of that movie by now. I remember watching the actual like Casper animated whatever like long time ago. Let's go. Also, I finally replaced the light bulb in the salt lamp. That only took me like 5 months. Maybe I think it burned out last year actually. I finally ordered a light bulb for that, and I need to fix the sign before it finally falls. Uh-oh. We got some cannons. Got a lot of craziness happening here. Really like that new Sleep Token track too. Slower, emotional, upbeat, good vibes. I'm a big fan of all of that just gorgeous piano. Big fan of all of that. Oh my gosh, are we only down to 4? Oh no, okay, well. It's one of these 4 right here, taking the win. This map is brutal, hold up. Starting to dig Caramel. I'm gonna have to go listen to it again. I haven't listened to it since I first heard it because I was kind of on the fence. I was like, but I mean, to be fair, a lot of those songs do take a little bit of time to grow, I think. It's looking like 2 Wickeds got this one. But yeah, I do need to go listen to that. That was the only one that I wasn't sure of off the rip. All the other ones I've loved first listen, so I'll have to go give it another chance, really take it in, kind of just take some time to focus on it and check it out. I've surprised myself doing that. There have been plenty of songs where I've heard the first time and I'm like, like I'm not sure, like yeah, I like it, but I'm not sure to what degree. But then I go listen to it a few more times and then I find out that I really, really like it. So it depends. It depends. Some music does really grow. What's up, Sai? That was the first race, but we'll get you in the next one. Yeah, if I had to like just guess off the top of my head, I would say Emergence is at the top. Let's check this out. Moving Mountains, grow on, grow up, grow out. We also have a new tier 3 patron. I don't know if I haven't seen them in here, but Cameron Perry. Cameron Perry subscribing at 5:30 in the morning. This guy 5:30 in the morning and subscribes. That's freaking crazy. Who does that at 5 in the morning? Moving Mountains. Ooh, look at this artwork. Oh, I spoiled that vibe and it sounds good. Mm-hmm. Tier 5. What? Oh. I'm not gonna be one of the tier 5 $25 a month full out. Like, no, I don't do that. Full album reaction once a month. No, I'm not gonna. I can't. Yo, hold up. Okay. Look at that. That looks cool. All right, let's check it out. We got Moving Mountains here. Grow on, grow up, grow out. Requested by 2 Wicked. Let's give it a listen. Oh, hold up. Yes. Very dreamy. Yeah, guitar work is beautiful. Oh my gosh. That's great. Gorgeous little melodies. So many vocal layers too. Just random voices. This kind of reminds me of old Coldplay in a way. Yeah, some like Coldplay off of the Parachutes album, maybe. That is gorgeous. What's up, Flexin'? I will add you back in to the race after this song. Drums sound great. Bass comes through really nice as well. We got at least 2 vocalists here. You're good, brother. This is so nice. Drums are just ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I mean that sounds awesome. Just giving it room to breathe a little bit and then coming right back in. All of the cymbals crashing and everything. It's got maybe a post-rock feel to it. Very instrumental driven. Very nice progression. Oh. It almost, the entire song almost felt like an instrumental. Those vocals were very kind of blended in. to the mix. They weren't very standoutish. A lot of layers to that as well. Different voices. It just kind of blended very nicely with the feel of this song. Very nice. Very nice. That's like kind of that's a song that'll get you thinking about life or something, you know? Very instrumental driven. I love the atmosphere of it, the feel. Very melodic, great little progression. Very a lot of emphasis on the percussion. Love the drum work. Cool little bass lines coming through here and there, and the way that they mixed the vocals into that really felt like they were trying to sort of incorporate them into the instrumental rather than the instrumental be a backing to the voice. And all the voices, I'm sure they had at least 2 vocalists in that, or just a crazy amount of layers. Voices coming from all over the place, but in a very ambient sort of way. Kind of like post-rock feel a little bit. But yeah, that was nice. Just a really solid, kind of thought-provoking song. I enjoyed that. That was a nice little experience. Pretty chill way to start things off. Go. I'm here for that. I will add in, we'll add Psy, we'll add Flex and Flex, then we will add, oh, I think that's everybody. 37, I don't recall seeing any other names. Oh, I will add, that was an earlier release from the last one. My gosh, have we heard that band? I just forgot. How long ago was that? Moving Mountains. Arts in Different Places. Oh. Okay, that was back in November. I'm gonna have to revisit that. That was solid. Naysayer, welcome. Not really. I dabbled in Twitch like a little bit like years ago, but I don't know. I decided to just stay here. Stay on YouTube. I'm adding you into the game though. We'll see what happens. Twitch just seems very tricky. It's a very, I don't think this type of thing is really oriented towards Twitch. I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, I know you can stream anything and everything on there, but then now you've got to get people that watch you here going to a whole different platform when they're probably already here watching a video anyways. I don't even think I don't even know if you can do music on there. Can you? Is that like a big copyright issue? I mean, I remember people having, like, streamers were afraid to even play music on there while they were playing games because of DMCA, like copyright strikes and stuff. I mean, at least on YouTube, like, if there's a problem, it'll just block the video, but I can keep playing it. Or they'll just take the stream down and then I just fire it back up and then I don't play that again. But I just feel like there's a lot more hurdles trying to make Twitch work. But I do love the viewer experience. I think the Twitch viewer experience is light, and always has been, light years ahead of any other platform. Just the sheer amount of emotes, the amount of third-party add-ins that it supports to give more emotes. The subscription structure is cool. Like, YouTube won't let me enable memberships on my channel because everything's copyright claimed because it's all music, which I find crazy. which is why I use something like Patreon to give people an option to do that. Otherwise, I would just turn memberships on and then I wouldn't have a Patreon. So I don't know if that affects things on Twitch or not. I haven't looked into it that much. Oh, really? It's just so you can stream it. You just can't have the VOD like on your channel afterwards. I mean, that's fine. Bailey claiming the win. Look at that. Put a piece of paper over the finish line. I can't even see what's going on. Oh well. You know what happened. Cause see, I don't even use the I mean, technically, like, YouTube retains the VOD. Like, you can go to the channel and go to the live tab and view the live stream, provided it wasn't taken down for copyright reasons. But I've been cropping the videos out and uploading them as regular videos anyways. So that feature, I don't even use that feature to begin with. So that's kind of nice. Well, I don't know, something to consider, I guess. I mean, if I did ever do that over there, at least we know that the marbles is integrated. I feel like that's me giving in though. I'm supposed to be holding out for the developers to do something. We got Taco Cat. I hate the weekend. All right. Taco Cat. Oh my gosh. Taco Cat. I love that. I thought people were getting away from Twitch too because of just how ruthless it is with advertisement. Isn't advertisement like forced over there now? At least here I have the option. I don't have any like I don't have anything enabled that would play in the middle of a video. I have all that shut off. There might be like a quick one right beforehand, but like, I mean, just imagine like you're just like, imagine this right now and then like a 30-second ad starts playing right as the song starts or something. It's not like it's not really something that you can miss, right? I mean, if you're watching someone play a game, yeah, you miss like 15 seconds of the gameplay or whatever, but when you miss like half of a song because forced advertising, that's kind of ruthless. It's kind of ruthless. Let's check it out. We've got Taco Cat. Taco Cat, love that. I Hate the Weekend, requested by Bailey. Let's give it a listen. And it's a jammer. Get these like paper mache heads. Oh, that's catchy. It's such a oddly catchy song. Oh. I like the vocals too. They're kind of classy. Yeah. This is the vibes right here. It's some fun. Oh, is it over already? Well, we know they hate the weekend. Oh, that was a little jam. Why is that so short? Only 2 minutes. Only 2 minutes. I feel like they were just getting started. I hate the weekend. That's one of those songs where it's like the lyrics are like kind of the lyrics are kind of like angry or whatever, but the song's really fun and upbeat. Like it's a fun little sort of back and forth there that I really enjoy. Everybody's having so much fun in the video. It was a jam though. Nice little riffs, good vibes, almost like, you know, some like kind of summertime, school's out kind of vibes. The video was a fun short little thing, but I don't know why anyone would actually hate the weekend. I think they made some references in there about people that work all week just to get to the weekend, and that's why they hate it or something. I don't really know. If you think about it, it kind of makes sense, because if you just spend your whole life waiting for the weekend, doesn't that then make the weekend not really great because that's all you're doing? If you think about it in some other ways, it kind of makes sense, right? But yeah, that was fun. That was just a fun little jam. I like it. Good grooves. Uh-huh. Some of these comments make sense. A song to describe the feeling on a Sunday night, realizing I didn't finish half of what I wanted to do because of homework. I do not miss that about school. Having homework on top of everything else was horrible. Taco Cat backwards is Taco Cat. Yes, I have heard of that. Zoloft. What? What? Wonderful villainous yeet. Ooh, that would make sense if you have a job where you work on the weekend. Ooh, yeah. Oh my gosh, working at like a restaurant on a weekend, that's like when everybody's going out to eat. Yeah, like restaurants, retail, everybody's out shopping because they can't during the week when they're at work. Yeah, oh, that makes sense. That would make sense. I would hate that too. I wonder how much longer we will actually have retail. Like, I seriously think that at some point in the future, and maybe in the next 10 years, it's gonna be all delivered to your home. I mean, at least where I live, I see store after store going out of business, and like big like retail chains too, like Joann Fabrics, Big Lots. Skill Gym claiming the win. Look at that. We got a lot of big chains that are going out of business around here because there's just not enough like foot traffic going in the door. Everybody just orders online now. Amazon drones. I mean, yeah. Yep. I don't really know the push. I don't really understand the push so much for like AI and self-checkouts and like robots replacing people in these types of spaces, because I mean, I just feel like it's a short-term thing that will inevitably go away because there's just not going to be anybody shopping in the store. Everybody's just going to order online. I mean, I order everything online now except for groceries pretty much. And I could do that too if I wanted to. Or I could be like some of my neighbors that literally DoorDash or Instacart their groceries. They don't go to the store at all. They stay in their house like 24 hours a day. Everything's just dropped off on the front porch. Oh my gosh. You gotta go outside sometimes, right? Skill Gym won and he's here. This is a miracle. And we got some I Set My Friends on Fire. Reese's Pieces. I don't know who John Cleese is? Is it Cleese or Cleese like Reese? Sounds like a little like a rhyme. Reese's Pieces. I don't know who John Cleese is. But it's live at Pure Vault. Okay. I don't know who John what's his name is either. Do I? Monty Python, is that where it's from? I've seen that movie probably one time. I know it's a freaking hilarious movie, but I haven't seen it enough to know a lot about it. Like to see stuff in person. Yeah, I think we'll probably get some kind of like most people have like some kind of like Alexa or Echo Dot or whatever like in their house, right? We'll get a little hologram thing, and so when you're curious about like what a product looks like, it will just project like a life-size hologram, so you can like see it and rotate it and turn it around, and like the only thing you can't do is touch it, right? Because it's a hologram. But I feel like that's what it'll get to, and then you'll be like, okay, yeah, that looks like, you know, maybe if you're interested in buying a couch online, it just projects like a hologram of the couch, and you're like, okay, yeah, that'll fit right there, or no, that's bigger than I thought it was, and then you look for a different one. But yeah, AI will take over at some point. I don't know when. Probably soon though. Microsoft's price increases. I haven't really looked into it, but I feel like most people are, especially in the tech space. I think most people are going to be raising their prices. Video games are going to start raising their prices. The $60 like benchmark has already became like $70, I think. Which, to be fair, I watched a video about that. Like, if the video game prices continued to trend as they should have been, like a video game today would be like over $100 or something. So in reality, the price on video games has been kind of suppressed for a while. Is it Cleese or Cleese? Gosh. Freaking English. It could be Reese. So it's obviously Reese Pieces, right? But it's not Reese Pieces. But when you see a name like John, it could be Cleese, but I'm going to assume it's Cleese. But Cleese doesn't sound right. Oh my gosh. Fleece. So it is. So we got Reese, but Cleese. And they're spelled the same. Go figure. Tomb? Comb? Comb or tome? No, it's tomb. There was a comedian who did a skit about that. He's got a comb. This is a comb, but what is that? Is that a tome? No, that's a tomb. And they're spelled the same. It's like, man, English. Ay. Let's check it out. We've got Reese's Pieces. I don't know who John Cleese is. I Set My Friends on Fire. Requested by Skill Jim. Live. Let's give it a listen. I would not put a chip in my brain now. I would consider bionic body parts, though. With the assumption mine were failing. Whoa, these vocals. Hold up. What in the heck? Lightning!
Are you waiting for his tongue to come and brush against your clean trimmed hair?
This is wild.
The only thing he'll taste down there. We've been flooded this in skin. You tasted me, I tasted you. Who knows how many places my tongue has been? My tongue has
This vocalist is nuts, dude. The range.
I left you staying home different. That is not the hate it, that's what it's true. Before we met, I wouldn't bet I would get a million whistle for you. The other innovation was I even real. Everything I went and done made me feel real. Yeah, I had all my faith in you.
Oh my god, that is just so funny.
Wake up in the years of meridian. Now we never be solid ground and support my feet.
Going.
Take it down, that's just where the sun can still be in. And life begin. Tell me when. This is a plan.
I mean, that is so freaking catchy. Oh, that was a bass something. Hello. How is this guy doing that?
Maybe I should reconsider this diagnosis. Let's think things out before we conclude commonly virtuoso with these procedures. The saddest thing my eyes have ever viewed. The place we're in and hours how we perform seem like such a perfunctory routine.
I'm so intrigued by this guy. Dude, that bass is killing it though. We got the groove.
Now that I know what I'm up against, I get prepared. Bedded in behind the closed door and they believe fear.
Throwing it down. Let's go. This guy's strumming one-handed over here. What is going on? They're putting a filter or something on his voice, right? How is this even possible? There is a slight something, but still, I mean, how do you go from one to the other like that? Ooh, yeah. Boom, boom. Get that like heartbeat kick drum. Ooh. This is a very dramatic build. I think it's crazy how much space there is in the instrumental. There's so much space in here. Dude, there's that bass drop again. I wish we got those electronics sooner. That sounds awesome. That sounds really cool. I wish we got that sooner. I like that. Yo, what a spacey song. Oh, what's up, Wikitators? Welcome. They just hit like a couple notes, couple chords, and then it's very stop and go. It's like a couple chords and then stop. And like even the drummer, like I was watching him, you know, he would go in, hit the cymbal, and then grab it to like stop it. So it's a very like it's a very stop and go. But that brief moment of like almost silence in between everything was letting the vocals pop back out, or letting the electronics or whatever was happening in the background kind of come forward a little bit. But it was a very sort of stop and go kind of track. I don't know what the guy's doing with his voice, how it can be so all over the place. It's really fun. It's really, really fun. I love how the backing vocals, even though the guy was right there, they mixed them to make it seem like he was singing from the other room. Which I thought was interesting, because I'm watching him, he's like right there in the mic, but his voice is very low. And I'm assuming they did that just to make it sound different from like the production side. But that was interesting. Cool little bass lines. Drummer was putting in work. Their guitarist at one point was just sitting there strumming, like not even holding like the other end of the guitar, just like literally standing there. I'm like, dude, what is happening? This is crazy. And it was live. It sounded crazy. It's just very like just all over the place, chaotic, exciting, fun. But dude, that guy's voice just, gosh, the range is crazy. Whew. My goodness, we'll get Wikitators in here. But I agree about the paying the $70 to $80 for incomplete games is crazy. I miss the days where you could buy a game and it was finished. That is like almost not the case anymore. Almost every game you buy nowadays is alpha or what's the other word they use? Just not complete. Like alpha, beta, but there's like another term for it, right? But I don't like that game structure where you charge like $20 for the game and it's not finished, but it'll be $60 when it releases, and then it never actually like releases. 39. Gosh, I keep looking at it and forgetting. Oh, early access. That's the word I'm thinking of. Early access. It's just very rare that people like make a game polished before like pushing out. Now I'm all for like updates and everything, but like I remember back in the day, right? Like Call of Duty 4. Oh my gosh, that was like peak. And the game was pushed out polished and ready to go. And you know, like with most games, people will build or discover a sort of meta. Like some things just aren't as good as other things, and that's okay. Not everything has to be perfectly balanced. The fun of min-maxing a game is finding out what works best and using that, not complaining on a forum about how this is better than that, and then having someone implement some kind of update to either nerf it or make something else better. Like constantly trying to balance things gets a little weird for me. And when that game had an update, they released it in the form of a DLC. You paid, I think it was $10, and you would get like 4 new maps or whatever. I don't know. That's a very old school structure. Oh my gosh, we still got a ways to go here. We'll zoom out for a little bit. Well, and that's the thing too. For the consoles, like I don't know what they're charging now for a console, but you might as well just get a computer. I mean, that's, in my opinion, there is no reason to have a console anymore unless you literally want that console because of some kind of exclusive game. You can literally get a Xbox controller and plug it into your computer. So I mean, outside of like exclusive games, I could never justify buying a console ever again, especially considering their price point. Consoles also had the advantage of being significantly more affordable than a gaming computer, and they're pretty... the prices on the consoles keep going up. And by the time you buy the console, you buy the controller, you buy the... well, I mean, most come with a controller, right? But a lot of people that play console need more than one. By the time you buy the game, and you have to pay. I'm pretty sure they all have subscription services now to play online. PlayStation used to be free, but now you have to pay for PlayStation Network now. It just really starts to add up and become less attractive than just getting a computer. But there's advantages to both, right? I mean, I think like the Game Pass sort of thing is a really cool idea. I wish PC had something like that. Like if there was a Steam Pass where you could pay like, I don't know, like 30, 40 bucks a month and then just play whatever games you wanted. It's pretty cool. I like that idea. Yo, you guys are getting scammed right now. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, can't play Nintendo. Yeah, I know. Like Nintendo is very exclusive. It would be cool if Nintendo broadened, came to the PC realm a little bit. Who do we got here? R2 Me Too. That was pretty much a tie, but R2 Me Too played in the win here. I know there's pros and cons to both. I grew up on consoles, and ever since I switched to PC, I never really went back. I'm 32 years old. Oh my gosh, we're nearing the end here. PlayStation increased their prices. Gaming computers are like 1K. Yeah, I would say for a decent gaming computer, they're about 1,000. You could probably find a good gaming computer, like a used one on like Marketplace, like Facebook Marketplace, or a refurbished one or something for about half of that. But yeah, if you want a decent one. The thing is though, is a gaming computer will last. Like over the years you can just slowly like upgrade certain components of it as you want. Whereas with consoles, you're not forced into like the next gen kind of console and have to buy the console again. It probably evens out over time. I don't really know. Microsoft is PC Game Pass. Well, see, I don't really, I don't know anything outside of Steam really. I mean, yeah, I've got stuff on like the Epic Games launcher, and I got a free copy of some kind of Assassin's Creed game through the Ubisoft launcher back when I bought a graphics card. But if I play anything outside of like Blizzard, it's on Steam. But that's just kind of, I'm not a huge like variety like person. Like growing up, I used to go to Blockbuster or whatever and like rent a new game every weekend, you know, and play it. But I don't really do that. I kind of just like I'll find a game I like, I'll play it for like a long period of time until I burn out, and then I'll find another one. But I don't really like, I'm not really playing a different game every week. But I do really like the idea of Game Pass. I think it's really good for a lot of people that are like variety players and want to play a lot of different things without having to commit to buying it. Chiodo's expired in Goreville. All right, man. Chiodo's back to back. We're getting so many Chiodos. And before Tony says it's a second account. TVs have Game Pass? What? TVs come with Game Pass now? Yeah, like I've probably over maybe the last 6 years, 6 or 7 years, I've probably bought a graphics card and a processor and memory. Well, I would say longer than that. I would say over the course of maybe, well, let's see. In the last 2 years, I've upgraded my processor and my memory. That was probably in the ballpark of like $400 because I got it on Black Friday. I would say about in the last 2 years, and the biggest purchase before that was probably the graphics card that I bought back when like the whole COVID started and there was a shortage, and I paid like $700 for that. But this graphics card will probably last another few years at a minimum, unless I just want to upgrade it just because. But I won't need to upgrade it for a very long time. So when you look at all of it over like a period of time, it's not so bad. I'd have to really do like some crazy like cost analysis to figure out if it's like, is it cheaper to have a gaming PC versus a console? I don't really know. But the consoles are more accessible because you just go pick it off the shelf and plug it in and you know everything's going to work on it. That's a plus. Play Game Pass through a TV. That is crazy to me. Didn't even know that was a thing. Huh. That's cool. Oh, wait, you're right. Bailey won. Didn't pick Chiodos. Well, we got it anyways. So here we go. The streak continues. We've got Chiodos expired in Goreville, requested by R2Me2. Let's give it a listen. I like the sound of the ocean here in the artwork. Is some old man that resembles Poseidon or something on a boat in the water. Maybe it's just an old man. I don't know. He's got an oar. Keyboard going in. Love the bass here. That was nice.
Over my shoulder reveals a number only seen in the movies. Shards of glass and a decayed piece of parchment. Half buried. Half buried.
Whoa. Oh, yo, we're throwing it down. Oh my gosh, with that.
Until my last breath takes you from me.
I got baited by the cards popping up here. Oh my gosh. That was so funny. The keyboard in that. The keyboard in that with the riffs and everything had this sort of like it reminded me a little bit of some of the requests you guys have done from like video games. It had that sort of like video gamey kind of boss fight kind of feel to it, but just with, you know, all the wild vocals tossed in. That's kind of what was cracking me up. I was like, man, I feel like I'm playing an old little video game here going into battle or something. There was just something about the vibe in that one that was making me think of something like that. And then I just imagine like how crazy they are when they're performing and everything, and it was cracking me up inside. Yeah, that was a fun jam. It's crazy, vocal range everywhere. A little bit of like a filter on it, I feel like. Had a little bit of a like an auto-tuney kind of vibe, but probably because we flip-flopped between like studio and live and stuff a little bit recently. But I really enjoyed that. The keyboard was kind of doing it for me. That was fun. Oh my gosh, that band is just nothing but energy. I mean, they just go all over the place. Freaking jam. Absolute jam. Yeah, I don't have a gaming channel. I've played games on here before, but it's been a minute. Yo, I had the most fun streaming Star Wars Battlefront. Oh my gosh, I played that game so much. I was so good. I just loved flying around and with the jetpack trooper and shooting people with the rocket launcher. It was hilarious. There's a clip of it somewhere, I think. But I stopped playing that game because everybody hacks in it. If you go on like Star Wars Battlefront 2 right now and fire it up, guarantee you first game you get in, you're gonna be in a game full of people cheating, flying around in the starships up above with like auto aim, and you just like can't even run around and move. But what a good game it was. The lightsaber combat, like everything about the online multiplayer was so good outside of the people cheating. Really sad. Really sad that that happens sometimes. Xbox said they weren't going to make a new console. Just do cloud gaming? So what is that? Since Microsoft owns Xbox, you just play Xbox through your computer? Is that all it is? Oh my gosh, Mr. Scarecrow's got the setup over there. What the heck? He's got the setup. Yeah, really. Yeah. If you just play single player games and stuff, it really just depends on what kind of games you play and what you enjoy. I mean, there's something for everyone, which is cool. For me, the computer has just really handled everything. That's just kind of how it's been ever since I got one. I mean, I've got a PlayStation out in the living room, and I used to play Grand Theft Auto on it when GTA 5. Even though I have it on the computer, I also got it for the PlayStation randomly. And I just like the idea of being able to like chill in bed like before going to sleep and playing on like a TV versus like being like locked in at my computer. I just like I mean, there were so many times like way back when where I would just like literally play just like run around and mess around in GTA and I'd fall asleep. It was really nice, actually. It's kind of peaceful. Probably sounds super weird, but a console was always a very relaxing thing for me. The PC, I'm here and I'm locked in, so it's different. It's different for me in that way. What's up, Lycan? Let me add you in real quick. We're gonna run one more race and then I'm gonna go find some dinner. Oh, some dinner. And that song, Breakdown of Sanity, The Hunt. Ooh, it was good. It was a good one. Arc Raiders. I have no idea what it is, but I keep seeing over the last probably 2 to 3 days, maybe longer, I keep seeing on my recommended on YouTube Shroud playing it. Shroud has been live playing it, and his title's always like Arc Raiders is amazing, but I don't even know what it is. Battlefront 2 was so good. It was so well done. I would, if they made like a Battlefront 3 or something and just crack down on the cheating, oh, it would be incredible. That's my big complaint with most online games, is just they all claim to have anti-cheat and it never works. People are cheating in everything. Oh, wait a second. I thought Universe had it. I don't. Apparently, that's not a guaranteed win there. Coop Sounds getting in the finish. Can't really see what's going on in there. The problem that I have with cheating in games is that my experience, it's mainly been in shooters, right? That's what most people like download hacks for, whatever, is shooters. And so every time that you do die, you just always question, like, was that a legit person? Like, were they actually better than I was, or was that someone using cheats? And that was my problem. Every time, like, I would, whenever I went hard playing Warzone and stuff, every time I died, I was just assuming, I was like, there's no way a person would hit a shot like that. But maybe they did. Maybe they were really good at the game. I don't know. But you start to question everything when stuff like that's allowed. So not only is like the experience of like dying to somebody with like an aimbot bad, but then you're questioning like actual good players. Listen to the new Silver State. I have not listened to that one yet. Ocean Grove Last Dance. All right. Yeah, YouTube has got to do something with the homepage. It is so unhinged. Like the thumbnails people are using for the YouTube shorts are like ridiculous. Ooh, it's an extraction shooter? Ooh. I haven't played many of those. Like Tarkov, Escape from Tarkov. Games like that, they require a lot of, I don't really want to say commitment because it's short windows of time, but like they require a lot of tolerance because they're very exciting, but like, you know, if I know extraction shooters, if you die, you lose everything that you were taking in there, right? So that can get very frustrating. I don't have a lot of experience with those, but I mean, if it's something new, then it's always worth trying out. It's always worth looking into. Let's check this out. We got Ocean Grove Last Dance, requested by Coop Sounds. Let's give it a listen. I am a big fan of third person. I'm a big fan. Ooh. Oh snap. Can you see the fire lighting up the way? Oh yeah, the vibe, okay. Yep. Yep. Oh. It's got that wispiness to it. It's got that like kind of Deftonesy. Even this, a lot of the newer Thornhill sounds like this. Great bass line. I love the filter on the voice. Ooh. There's like a low grunginess to it. It sounds amazing. The way that note carries off. Oh yeah. Just very dreamy. So much space. The whole background right now. Whew. Love that guitar. Oh.
Can you see the fire lighting up the way?
I was hoping it wasn't going to be over. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure. Yeah, I knows. I knows. Ooh, ooh. That was a tasty one. Hold on. Yeah, those are those like really atmospheric, kind of dreamy, chill vibes that are so good. Just the way that everything's sort of tuned and mixed, and it's got a little bit of that reverb that really makes everything feel so wide and spacey. Their vocalist has a really nice tone to his voice. Really nice tone. Great little at the end of some of those lines, you know, the note would like kick up a notch or something. Really cool little things like that happening. Drums were just really kind of slow, but creating a lot of space for everything else. Great bass lines. I loved the sort of almost ambient guitar work they tossed in there at that one point. Nothing was overbearing at all. It was just all flowing. It was flowing. Waving your phone light to that. Yeah, that's how I feel. That was nice. Very nice. Yeah, again, like some Deftones vibes. That's kind of what New Thornhill was going for a little bit. I would say it was heavy. Newer Thornhill is heavier than that. It's got a little bit more angstiness to it, a little bit more screams. Obviously, we didn't have anything like that in here, but yeah, I love the feel of that. Ooh. Ocean Grove. They were on Triple J. I want to see what people say. Makes me feel like I'm a kid again. Ooh, that's a good way to describe a song. Oh, I like that. 2000s nostalgic music videos. Song feels like a warm hug. I like that. I always agree with bands showing their Deftones heritage. I always forget about Loathe. There's a new Loathe song, isn't there? I need to go hear that. Oh, I forgot about that. I knew there was a new release that I really wanted to check out that I hadn't yet. There's a Loathe track out. Oh, snap. Oh, yeah, I need to go do that. Oh, I forgot. Oh. It's been a while since we've had some Loathe. Started like Newer Thornhill. I think it's where like if anybody didn't like them at any point, I think it's worth checking out some of the newer stuff. It's good. Like there were a couple of odd ones on the album that I personally liked that I know a lot of people probably wouldn't care for, but like most of them, especially the singles, Nerve really grew on me. I was so unsure about the opening, like pre-chorus or whatever on the song, but it grew on me. The chorus on that song though might be my favorite chorus of the album. That was like, oh, that's kind of what sold me on the song, was the chorus, and then the more and more I listened to it, I started to really enjoy everything else. Johnny Booth, ooh, I think we've heard like one or two tracks from that, right? Johnny Booth, maybe like one. Yeah, one. The Ladder. Oh my gosh. Almost 2 years ago. A new Josh A album too. Oh my gosh, I forgot about those two. Oh, I was listening to a lot of them so long ago. J Kill and Josh A. Yeah, I might have to catch up and see what they're doing. I was just really hoping that Jake specifically would do more of the sort of like metal stuff, because dude, some of those songs where he throws in some chuggy riffs and brings out these screams, like he's so good. But he was doing a lot of like sad boy chill guitar kind of stuff, which was fine. It wasn't anything mind-blowing to me, but dude, some of his like older tracks where they go hard are so good. But yeah, I need to go check and see what they're up to. New Sleep Token this Friday. Jeez, here we go. Just when you think. I think that was one of the first ones I heard. The Browning, it was Carnage, right? Yeah, that was the first one that I heard. That was like that was May of 2020. I'm pretty sure that's how I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's either how I found J Kill, or I found J Kill and then saw he was on a Browning track and I was like, oh my gosh, okay, hold up, this is gonna be insane. Like, I think he's got such a good voice and sort of that hip-hop influence that it works so well in that sort of heavy metal sound. But you know, I know he's got a good variety. I'm a huge fan of the Autumn Gloom album, which is very almost like lo-fi hip-hop style that he did. That's maybe one of my favorites, to be honest. But yeah, some people they just do a huge variety, and some of it's cool, some of it's, you know, it just depends on your taste, right? Has it been a long time? It's been a long time. Ooh, so they kind of went their separate ways a little bit. Alter Ego? No. I think I heard of maybe a song. Isn't Josh A's alter ego like Lil Pinecone or something like that? I could be wrong, because I remember in one of their tracks they were saying Pinecone Gang, but I don't know. Oh my god. Oh, Lil Revive. Okay, yeah. I think I've heard maybe one song from it. There were a bunch of people back when I was listening to their music a lot. I was getting spammed with requests for those two. Oh my gosh. I gotta order some food though. I'm gonna suffer. I'll be here all night. My gosh. I'm gonna call it here. Yeah, those two uploads will be out. Let me go see what those were again, just to refresh my memory. Yeah, the Sleep Token, Damocles, and the Dayseeker Pale Moonlight. So be looking for those. I'll see everybody next week. And next week is Mother's Day. I might be gone on Sunday, but I probably, if I do leave, I should be back in time. So I will plan on being here. If not, I'll let you know in Discord. Well, we'll see everyone later. Bye-bye. Thanks for coming out. Requests and all that fun stuff. Peace. See you next week. Ah, what a nice outro song. All right, we're going off into the sunset, boys.